Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. Today we're combining some videos because I have uses videos. I have like 20 uses and like 100 uses. I also have a 5 uses, which I haven't done in a really long time. But yeah, I have like a few updates to do and I'm just gonna combine all my uses because like I have enough for like a video to like make it all together as one, but I do not have enough of an update, I don't feel like, to make, you know, like a video out of like for my 20, 100, and then 5 uses. So no update on my 5 uses. There we go. For my 20 uses project pan, I put in my Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I have 10 uses on this so far. This is what it's looking like. I have had quite a handful of Get Ready With Me with this, so we're halfway there on the usage, which is great. I've been doing like every other makeup usage, so I have my pan that palette. That's my like main goal. That I use every other day, or every other day that I use makeup. And then on the other days, I rotate between my usage, my pan and everything, but like those other ones that I'm hitting soft goals on. So yeah, I've been doing that. It's taken me a hot minute to even get to 10 uses, but I have 10 uses on this. I mean, I had usage before, but look how, like, for a Too Faced palette, this is like, it's pretty, I think it looks pretty good. There's no like big dips or anything, but you can see that, you know, things are being used, which is wonderful. I mean, it's also only 20 uses, so that's kind of to be expected. I mean, standout shades are all like that proper peach shades. Love them. I also am loving the bronze shades. The green is not fantastic. I used it. It's just so muddy looking. So yeah, I used it and then I like topped it with a different green shade that was like brighter, from a Violet Voss palette that I've like used like 1 to 2 times. So it was great to like kind of put this all together, which I think is how I will continue it. The purple, like, okay, this is what I'm gonna say. The dark shades in this are just awful. So Tempting is like a black that has like some glitter in it, but it's like a matte black, but it just like falls out so much. It's like the worst, like throughout the day. So there's specks of black on your face, or were on my face. So it's pretty awful. I mean, I'm gonna try to find ways to use it, but like if it's gonna keep doing that to me, I'm just not gonna use it. The Tarte Talk Derby to me, this is like a purple with the micro glitters. I mean, it doesn't show up purple, but it's like a decent thing to deepen out your outer corner. So I'll probably just use that as like my like deepening out versus like Tempting, the black. And then the Delectable, I haven't actually used this round. I probably should use it. I have 10 more uses, so I should probably use it for that. But I remember it being very patchy the last time, like when I first got it. So I'm sure the formula hasn't improved since like a year ago or 2 years ago, or however long it was that I used it last. But I'm gonna try it and see how it actually performs. There's always like 1 to 2 shades in a Too Faced palette that like are awful. Like they're just like the worst. They're like, they have fallout, or like they just don't stick to the eye, or something weird where it's just like they're unusable. It's very strange. Yeah, but I mean, regardless though, I've been loving using it other than the darker shades. But yeah, I don't know, it's been fun. It has been fun. And then I'll try to link some of the Get Ready With Me's. But if you go to my Get Ready With Me like playlist, like the last, I think 5 probably have it. It should say it also in the title, maybe. That is the Too Faced palette that I'm using. So yeah, that's my 20 uses. I will say I also had another 20 uses where I was like, ooh, should I do the palette or this little single? I think I have like 2 always like working in the 20 uses. But right now I have this one like little outlier shade that I don't know, came in like an Ipsy and it's depotted. I don't remember the company that it was for, but it's this like pink, and I used it 3 times and it was a single. It did have a dip because I accidentally like dug my nail into it one time, which is why I'm not taking it out of this little palette. But guess what? We have pan and that was with 3 uses, which is really exciting. That being said, whenever I use this, I use it like all over my lid. I also use it to like buff out through the crease, so I definitely use this as like a single shadow look, which is probably why it like, well, one is teeny tiny, but also that's probably why it hit pan so easily, is because I use the entire shade for an entire look versus like targeting it in a certain area. But yeah, can you believe it? I'm so excited. Pan, yay. And I can't wait. Like, I really feel like, I mean, I have like 17 more uses for this. So I'm like, is this gonna be a 20 usage and then use it up? Like, that's me using it up as 20 uses? That would be amazing. That'd be really cool. I'm just saying, I don't know what can top that. Okay, so next we have my Real Her I Feel Beautiful Part 3 palette. It's a little bit dirty, but this was one of my pan in everything palettes, so I wanted to hit pan in every single shade in this palette. I did so, and then I put it into 100 uses, so I wanted to use it 100 times. As of yesterday, I used it 7 times. Yeah, let's reel it in just only 7 times. But I will say, I feel like, let's do pictures from like the beginning of like when this first got in here, and then I'll do a picture of like what it is now. So this already went through my, you know, pan and everything phase, but right before I put it in like my 100 uses. So this is what it looks like with 7 uses now. I think 7 additional uses. So what I've been doing is I've been using Flawless to set my eyeshadow. I've been using Impeccable as my lid shade. I've been using Enchanting as my crease shade, and then Divine as my outer corner. And then I think I've been using Perfect as like my brow bone shade. So like there's already progress on it. And I mean, that being said, it's because this is like this eyeshadow formula is like super, super powdery. And on top of it, I think it's like decently pigmented kind of, but also mainly it's like really, really light shades, like the ones that I'm using. So yeah, they're just going really fast because I can use a lot of like the shadow to like really get pigment. And on top of that, I use they're just really soft and easy to go through. So I'm going to continue to do that look. I really want to see like how many uses it takes to like use up some eyeshadows, because if I can use up like, if I can do 100, use these 100 times and like 100 additional times, obviously, and then have, you know, a couple eyeshadows like finished out of it, that would be so cool, super huge. I don't know, just so exciting. And then we can move this into like, I don't know, like 200 uses, I don't know. Or like at least, you know, maybe use this into like a pan that palette, or secretly pan all of this behind the scenes. That would be amazing. Okay. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I think the next time I come on, I will be coming on because I've hit 100 uses, or I mean 20 uses on this, so we're halfway there. And then, I mean, maybe by that time I'll also have a couple more uses on this little itty bitty tiny thing and have more pan in it. That would be cool. Maybe we can get like just use it 2 more times or something, so there's 5 uses. And then, you know, we'll see how many more uses I can get on this. I think I explained this, but you know, I rotate through each of these every other time I do makeup. So pan that palette is the focus. Every other time I'm using pan that palette, I'm using that. And then on the off days that I'm not using pan that palette, I'm rotating through each one of these. So that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. But yeah, I like that I've like combined this video. I think it's more cohesive and exciting and just better, just better in general. So yeah, this is my uses project. 120. Maybe next time I'll also have a 5 in there. Like I'll say, hey, I did all 5 looks with this eyeshadow palette. It's the Winky Lux Kitten palette. So we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully that'll get done. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know how your uses project pan's going. Yeah. Anyways, have a good day. Bye.